Which the thing that makes America work and makes it unique. It's the first system that came along
Hmm.
that said, "Hey, we're actually going to turn this thing upside down. We're not going to have a king and everybody, is scared of him. We're going to flip this thing on its head, and we're going to create a system that bakes into the cake the flaws we have, and then we can make mistakes. But there's so many checks and balances in place that it'll kind of auto correct, and we're going to create a system where the people are in charge." And the leaders answer to them. Actually, they are the employees of the people, so to speak. That's the uniqueness of it. But they've kind of found a way to circumvent that in a lot of areas.
George Washington, in particular, warned about the dangers of political parties for exactly that reason, because
Yes.
the checks and balances only function if there's legitimate tension between them. If you're able to capture all of these institutions and have them work in unison towards a agenda that only represents a subset of the population, well, then you've completely undermined the entire design. And that's what we're currently living through, both nationally and certainly here in the state of Minnesota.
Eric, did you want to add
And
to that as well?
yes, I would just add that our constitutional republic was established with the recognition of the truth that liberty comes to the individuals, and therefore power belongs to the people inherently. And then we gave a handful of sticks in that bundle of rights to government in order to protect individual liberty, to protect rights, and allow for people to further their pursuit of happiness. And in these days, I very much am reminded of the quote from Benjamin Franklin. When he walked out, the woman asked him, "What kind of government did you give us?" And his response was, "A republic, if you can keep it."
Hmm.
And in order for us to keep our republic, people need to be empowered with information. They need to understand the lessons of history so we don't repeat them. And unfortunately, local media in the state of Minnesota is shedding that darkness, as Representative Hudson mentioned, and it is leading to people to have lack of necessary information to make informed decisions. And when that happens, you get people like Tim Walz who are systematically tearing down the state of Minnesota.